Have you ever found yourself struggling to retrieve the last few entries from your database? It can be a real headache, especially when you're working with GraphQL and SQLize. If that's you, stick around because today we're going to solve this issue together. I totally get it. Trying to fetch specific data from a database can be frustrating, especially when you're not sure how to structure your queries. You're definitely not alone in this. Many developers face similar challenges. Here's the specific question we're addressing today. One user asked, how can I get the last 3 created elements from my MySQL database using GraphQL and SQLize? This is a common scenario, and we're going to break it down step by step. To understand this better, we need to look at how GraphQL and SQLize work together. GraphQL allows us to query our data in a flexible way, while SQLize helps us interact with our MySQL database. The challenge here is to structure our query correctly to fetch the last 3 entries. And don't go anywhere. At the end of this video, I have a bonus tip that will help you optimize your queries even further. To retrieve the last 3 elements based on the created @ timestamp from the MySQL database using GraphQL, the user should first modify the resolve function in the schema file. Next, the user needs to ensure that the GraphQL query is set up correctly to request these last 3 elements. They can do this by using the query structure we discussed earlier. Additionally, the user should confirm that the created @ field is included in the model definition in the db.js file. This ensures that the database can track when each element was created. Finally, the user can test the GraphQL API to verify that it returns the last 3 elements as expected. They can use a tool like Postman or GraphQL for this. Fun fact: did you know that GraphQL was developed by Facebook in 2012 and released to the public in 2015? It's become a popular choice for APIs because of its flexibility. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach provided by another user suggests modifying the database query to retrieve the last 3 elements based on their creation date. They recommend using the findAll method with a limit of 3, ordering the results by the created @ field in descending order. Here's that bonus tip I promised. Always use pagination in your queries. This not only improves performance, but also makes your API more efficient. Trust me, your future self will thank you. And there you have it. You should now be able to retrieve the last 3 created elements from your MySQL database using GraphQL and SQLize. If you found this video helpful, please hit the subscribe button for more tips and tricks.